Do you know what's really sensible? If you've got no money and you've got no garage to work in and you've got one motor to keep on the road as it is, and the ground we have to work on is like a swamp, what would be the most sensible thing? That way. I have got myself a Hilux Surf. I've got a muddy bum now, I don't want to sit on the seat. It's the 3-litre version, same engine as I had in my previous Colorado, and it's pretty clean inside. This is probably atrocious filming, but it's a bit cramped in here. It's 186,000 something. It's a mixture of miles and kilometres because it's an import. Apparently the speedo has been recalibrated, so even though it says it's kilometres per hour, it's actually showing miles per hour. Okay, let's go and look at the mighty 1KZ TE engine. Turn that off so we can hear ourselves think. So that's it. The engine was actually about the only thing on my old Land Cruiser that worked decently. The rest of it was falling to bits. Well, underneath was. As you saw when I took the oil filler off there, there's no blow by hardly. No oil coming back anyway. Running quite clean. So yeah. This is my summer project, which I'm sure I will make more videos about. I was going to say videos there, and then I thought I'll change it to videos halfway through, and it came out as videos, so that was right funny up, wasn't it? Yeah, that's my new summer project car, which hopefully I'll be able to get it on the road. Let me get myself in focus here. Get my lovely fizzer in focus. Yeah, so that's my summer project car. I've got about, what are we on now? We're just coming into March, aren't we? So March, April, May. I think it's MOT's June, near the start of June. So I've got 3 months to get it sorted. I'll have to get on to Souk, or I can't remember the name of it. There's a place in France that does genuine Toyota parts. You can't get the proper Toyota LBJs over here. Rough Tracks have some third-party brand which I don't trust, not for something like that. So I need to get under there and just make sure I'm getting the right ones, because there's 2 types of lower ball joints you can get. I think these are the same ones as the Colorado. Should be, because it's pretty much the same platform underneath. But it'd be good to double check, especially if you're ordering something that's taken about 3 weeks to come. Here's one thing that never works on these, and actually does on this one. Get the key to go in properly. Yes. Hilux Surf where the back window works. It's a rarity in itself. What's that you say? That's very interesting. I haven't got anything for you. Do you like to be on YouTube though? I'll take that as a no then. This did come with a load of receipts from Rough Tracks and other places, which looked pretty impressive at first until I started going through them and thinking some of this stuff isn't actually on the wagon. For example, there was there was a receipt for some BF Goodrich tyres, a set of 5, and they're not on the car. It's got Goodyear Wranglers on, which are still okay, but I'm just wondering how much of the other stuff that I had receipts for is not actually here, or wasn't actually used on this wagon. So one of the things was for a timing belt change. So I'm going to see if this timing belt looks newish. It was only supposed to have been done about 20,000 miles ago. And there was a receipt for somebody having bought the timing kit. And then a receipt from a garage for presumably fitting it. So let's see. Let's have a wee look. Annoying clip now. Got a screwdriver on me. Or some such. Well, to be fair, it does actually look like a new timing belt. Still got the writing on, proper Toyota. Feels a bit looser than I would imagine it wants to be. I don't know, maybe. It's just quite a wide belt, I suppose. And tensioner looks new as well. Yeah, I think yeah, that timing belt does look like it has been done. Hi, welcome back guys. I've massively overspent. I haven't really, I was just channeling High Peak Autos there. I have received today in the post, all the way from the United Arab Emirates. I'll show you some part numbers here. We can get them on screen. Probably out of focus. And similarly, slightly different. If they're out of focus, I'll put them up underneath anyway. 2 lower ball joints, all the way from United Arab Emirates. I'd said that already, didn't I? Just for emphasis then, I'll repeat myself. I ordered these. When did I order these? I'm just looking at the receipt here. Does it say on? It doesn't have a date on. Not that long ago. I think it was a couple of weeks, so that's quite good. And what was really good was I didn't get clobbered for customs this time. Last time I ordered a set of these was for my old collie. I got them from France. But the place I got them from in France didn't have any this time, so I had to go part souk, which ships from the UAE or Japan. These came from UAE. Total cost, including postage, which was 60, it's priced in dollars, $60. So altogether $313.53. Ooh, so I'm really glad I didn't get clobbered for customs on top of that as well, because that would have been about another 60 or 70 quid. So, what with one thing or another, it's a bit late to start working on anything today. It's gone, what time is it now? I think it's about 3. Oh, 20 to 4. So it's going to be dark in an hour and a half. I'm not going to start doing these now. But what I will do is I'm going to, bored myself there. What I am going to do is I'm going to oil all the bolts and nuts and stuff on the old ones, because I'm sure there'll be a pig to get off. And then what I'm hoping for is we get a bit of nice weather leading into the rest of the week. I've got work tomorrow. I've got Thursday and Friday free and over the weekend. So with a bit of luck, that could give me 4 clear days in a row to get on with this. So that's about it, really. You will join me later under the car spraying penetrant oil on the old LBJs. That's exciting, isn't it? Catch you then. So I'm expecting this to be a bugger, because, you know, such things always are. But I'll give it a good soak today and another one tomorrow. And then, as I say, if the weather holds, I'll have a go at it over the weekend. I can't even see a cotter pin in this one, so it's either not got one or it's rusted off the ends off it already. Now, before I go any further with this non-project, calling it a project's a bit grandiose, because it's basically just a fuckwit messing about with an old crappy car he bought and trying to sort out what he knows how to sort out on it. But that's by the by. The most important thing that we need to get clear right from the start is that this wagon is not going to be called a Smurf. It's definitely not going to be called Smurfy Murphy either. So let's get that straight right from the off. This is going to have, eventually, a witty, intelligent nickname. And it's definitely not going to be called Smurfy Murphy. Okay?